Okay, this video is for those that would want to know more about eggs. And so eggs, they are probably like one of the best foods you can take for any sort of like cognition, muscle growth, etc. Um, they have acetylcholine, they have monounsaturated fat. Um, the white in the egg is the protein, and the yolk, the yellow, is the fat. And so whether you want to have both or separate, the fat and the protein, you do so. But I suggest cooking the egg, what is it called? Like sunny side up, where you cook the white, but you don't cook the yolk. You don't want to cook the yolk too much for the most nutrients. But either way, if you just consume eggs, it's good either way, because you're actually getting the nutrients. But it's just like a slight improvement if you don't cook the yolk, because then you'll get more nutrients. Something about, what is it called? Polymerization, the cooking process of the yolk. I don't know what the word is, but makes less nutrients be in the yolk. Same with meat. If you overcook meat, for example, not overcooked, but like well done, you get less nutrients. So like you would get more nutrients in a rare steak than a medium rare steak, because the meat is not cooked through as much. Yeah, so whenever you eat a food at its raw form, not per se that you're going to have to eat raw foods. You can, it's a choice. It doesn't matter if you do or not, but I'm saying when a food is at its most raw form, it has more nutrients than it is cooked. But I still eat cooked foods all the time, and I love eating, scrambled eggs over sunny side up eggs. I would much rather eat scrambled eggs than sunny side up eggs. I'd much rather eat like a well done liver than a completely raw liver. In my opinion, that's what I would do, and I would over season the liver and then add honey and maple syrup to it, whatever, to make it taste good, because that's how I like it. You make foods based on what you like and what you prefer. This is kind of a tangent, but like making foods for yourself, and also keeping in account nutrients and how you like things, how you prefer things. Those two aspects, preferences and nutrients, those two things are what you keep in mind when you cook for yourself. And back to eggs. Eggs, you are going to want to keep them in its raw form more times than not to get more nutrients than not. And so what I do to consume raw eggs is I make smoothies. And when you make smoothies, especially when you have fruit in the smoothie, it dilutes the raw taste of the egg. And so what I do is I like certain powders, so I do the powders, and I put eggs in there, I put fruit in there, I put honey, just things that I prefer to eat in a smoothie, and while keeping the eggs raw. I don't cook the eggs and then put them in the blender. Um, like why would you why would you cook the egg and then put it in your smoothie? But yeah, that's one very, very easy way and very efficient way of eating raw eggs. You can just eat the eggs like straight raw in a cup by itself, but I found that to be like a little daunting in my opinion. So putting them in a smoothie has greatly um, made the process of eating raw eggs a lot easier and more enjoyable, definitely. And so I don't really have to think about I'm actually consuming raw eggs. I just do it anyways because that's how I make the smoothie. Um, and plus, like, making a smoothie, especially with eggs, gives you like great nutrients for the day, and it doesn't take that long. It takes like 5 minutes. And so um, incorporating eggs in any sort of way in your diet is going to improve just like your overall health. Um, I've heard eggs from one guy that they're 44% tissue, and so um, whatever that means to you, take that as you will. But eggs are very beneficial. Like they they're probably like the number one best like recovery workout food. Even though you don't have to work out to then consume eggs. Like you don't need to have to work out to eat protein or meat. That's what I've heard. Some people like believe they have to work out to eat, you know, high protein foods or like high nutrient dense foods. But no, you don't have to like be some gym bro to do that. That's just called eating healthy. I just thought that was hysterical when I heard that. But yeah, it's greatly recommended and beneficial to eat eggs. It's for your cognition, for your health, for your overall longevity. You can look up countless videos and articles on eggs. It has profound benefits on living longer, happier, healthier life. So um, that's the end of the video for now. And go eat some eggs.